I promise you, I have a very good reason for being this late. You have my word. I'm going to explain everything. Plus, I'm right on time. Come on. 45 minutes late is nothing, bro. 45 minutes is nothing, dude. I almost clicked end stream. That would have been so embarrassing, bro. I finally get home. That would have been incredible. That would have been absolutely incredible. Anyway, I'm here. Let me share in the Discord really quick. We're right on time, and I'm perfectly okay. Are y'all ready for this explanation? All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. My friend is getting married in like 2 weeks. Okay, very good friend of mine. People are dropping like flies. Very good friend of mine is getting married in like 2 weeks. Okay, bachelor party tonight. Super fun. Didn't think it was gonna go super late, but I was like, you know what the frick? I guess I'll stick around. We end up going bowling. Okay. I decided to play 2 games because the first game I got a 39. If you've gone bowling, you know it's pretty bad, at least for my standards. Okay, I got like a 39. Second game, 117, baby. 117, bro. See, it's improvement. We're all improving here. This is a work in progress. So, I finally get home. OBS needs to update. Oh boy, Hannah's here to scold me on my 39. You know what, Hannah? I know that you're like the queen of everything. You're the queen of acting, which is true, 100%. You're the queen of chess. You're the queen of bowling. You're the queen of Okay, there was no bumpers to get that 117, Hannah. I will have you know I got that fair and square. I learned the Okay, let me explain. Okay, so what I was doing at first, right? What I was doing at first was I was bowling. So I bowl with these 2 fingers. Most people, they bowl like, it looks like okay, I'm not making any signs. So you're supposed to bowl like this, like this, right? Boom, Spider-Man style? No, doesn't work for me. I tried because everyone was doing it that way and they were like, do it this way. I tried, didn't work. So I went back to these 2 fingers, wouldn't work. Guess what I did? I followed through. Boom, all the way through. All of a sudden I'm getting spares and strikes. I cracked the code. It was the best day ever. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's the reason I'm late. Bachelor party. Now, is that a good enough reason? One of my best friends is getting married. I'm honored enough to be the best man. Am I not supposed to be there for my friend? You impatient goons. Sorry, that was a little rude. I'm joking, obviously, but I'm here. We're here to read some Omniscient Reader, and I'm very excited for it because it feels like it's been a long time. Yes, teaching bowling. Dude, I will teach y'all bowling. I feel like I became a master today. I need the best man speech on camera over my dead body. I doubt it'll be filmed. I hope it's not filmed. But yeah, no, so that's what I was. You guys are so lucky I'm even here today, streaming. You know that? Count your blessings, bro. Count your blessings. I could have taken a break day from streaming. Coffee's right. I really should have. No, but in actuality, it wasn't supposed to be a long event or anything. Most people, they go crazy for bachelor parties. It was just bowling, so it wasn't a big deal at all. We were all leaving by like 9, so it was all good. 3:10? I don't think that's possible, Naveron. Did the computer like glitch or something? I'll help you with bowling techniques. Dude, Hannah, I'm telling you, the first game of the 117, I was throwing 2 gutters. But as soon as I followed through, I was like, dude, I should play professional bowling. I'm joking, obviously. Yes, please teach me, Hannah, and teach me chess while you're at it, please. The best man speech is just the king song? Don't tempt me. I think I'll be thrown out of the venue if I start. How does it go again? I'm the king of the tower. Dude, I should totally. That actually is a great idea. It'll be my debut. Well, my secondary debut, I suppose. Roger that. Yes, appreciate you, Hannah. Appreciate you. Here is to honor. Remember, if you fall off. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna start calling people impatient goons. Copyright. Make sure it's copyrighted, because you know, gotta make sure. No, but I've gone bowling. I don't know what was going. It's because I use these two fingers, and most people don't use. You know, they use these. So I had to figure it out. It had been a long while since I'd been bowling. That is not my strong suit. So. Anyway, we are here for Omniscient Reader, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and do a recap, see if anybody else is gonna be tuning in, like pull it up here. Last week's episode, freaking phenomenal as always. This comic, it never fails to be absolutely top tier. So the funny thing about that King song was that I could tell most people were like laughing, but there was some people who were like, they like were, I could tell they were like, what am I, like, why? Like, they were like, Joe, like you didn't, you know, it was like half the people thought it was funny and half the people were like disappointed in me. It was still worth, it was still worth producing that song. And let's just say King is very proud of the success of that single. We'll see if there's more. Anyway, so, okay, this was like one of the I love this chapter, and I didn't expect much because the chapter before this was already crazy, but this chapter was filled to the brim with action. Not action, but like revelations. So we finally learn that Dokja, my guy, my boy, is not that omniscient. He's not as omniscient as he likes to think he is. Because this is the first time something's been filtered to him. He can't understand what Persephone is saying, which is crazy because it goes against the entire like point of the story, which is that Dokja knows what's going to happen. So it's very interesting. It's been filtered, what's going on. There's still information I don't know. When I've read TWSA in its entirety. Oh, there's feedback, you're right. Let me see if I can fix it. There we go. It just got, dude, I just gotta move my mic like slightly. My bad. Streamer and YouTuber by day, professional bowler by night. Y'all are gonna start seeing me in the news, bro. It's gonna be hype. Now, the one hobby I do have, and something I do quite regularly, that word is very difficult to say, is rock climbing. I very much enjoy rock climbing. I'm not a professional by any means, but that is like, if I had a primary hobby, it's rock climbing. It's super, I go at least once a week. It's super fun. So let's say rock climber by night. You'll see me scaling the skyscrapers in New York City before long. Don't do that, I'm just kidding. Okay, we cut back to the dinner scene with the disgusting food. I'm sorry to say, but my hospitality ends, blah, 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 blah. And then Persephone, okay, I totally forgot. Okay, I forgot about this. This chapter was kind of short, but there was a lot that happens. She's basically like, oh, hey, you look tasty, approaches him, licks her lips, and then everybody starts freaking out, and then he's, and then he's like, what about the consequences? And what's crazy is that Dokja doesn't have a way to get out of this situation. Like, for once, he doesn't have anything. It's the gods, the constellations that come to his rescue. Constellation, Prisoner of the Golden Hairband, aka Sun Wukong, my boy. Demonic Judge of Fire and Secretive Plotter all are like, hey, if you touch Dokja, we're gonna be pissed. And she doesn't think they're gonna do that, so she gets pissed off. Very amazing scene where the thunder is rumbling and like, dude, she looks so freaking cool. Dude, even like this shot where it's just half of her face, so sick. So freaking sick. You'd kick my butt in rock climbing? Yes. It's the one thing I have. I'm joking. Secretive Plotter. Dude, Secretive Plotter, man. Like, look, okay. Nothing has been spoiled for me, but I do know Secretive Plotter is like important. Like, people like the Secretive Plotter, so I've been noticing the name Secretive Plotter a lot more, and it intrigues me, to say the least. So I love this. Okay, I love this because Dokja makes a declaration. I'll show you the most entertaining story in the world. He says, hey, you like entertainment? You like stories? Which is her entire philosophy, that souls are stories. They're not memories. They're not, they are stories. So he's like, okay, I'm going to show you the best story in the world. And then he's like, then you can eat me, blah, 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 blah. If you devour me now, you'll live the rest of your life in regret. Amazing scene between Dokja and Persephone. I mean, top tier scene. It's awesome. And he makes a good point too. He doesn't even have a supporting constellation yet. And then he says, you can call it a courtship. You can call it a courtship. This is my favorite scene because then he says, a courtship with not you, but your husband, the father of the rich knight, which is just, come on. I mean, slap it. I don't think he could have slapped her harder if he had physically, like, dude, that was the biggest slap in the face to Persephone and her ego, right? He's like, no. My deal is with Hades, not you. And I love that. Such a great scene. Do you like jazz? Dokja? Probably. Sure. Why not, you know? W Constellation Fan Club. The Constellation Fan Club really coming in clutch. So and then she says, I will give you a labor. And she tells him to slay a serpent, which is kind of like the Hercules trials, right? Yeah, the trials of Hercules. Yeah. But then she says it's like in a scenario. And then this was the craziest part of the chapter. She snaps, shows an image. And it's an image of apparently the 6th scenario. And look who it freaking is. Pildu and Sooyoung. I don't know why Persephone is showing these two. The only reason I can think of is that the serpent is like a traitor, right? Like perhaps Pildu Gong is actually working with the enemy. I don't think so, because Pildu is pretty cool. Pildu like got close with Gilyoung, and I don't know. I think Gilyoung reminded him of his own son, something like that. So I don't know. I don't think it's Pildu. If one of these two are the snake, which is just a total theory, it's Sooyoung. Because let's be real, Sooyoung hasn't exactly been, like, she's been a part of Dokja's team and like helped him out, but she's not exactly like the most reliable party member. You know what I mean? Like, she has proven herself to be like supposedly a plagiarist. We don't know the details. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting. She's by far one of the biggest, like, what's the word? Like, interruptions, kind of like, when it comes to what Dokja doesn't expect, she was one of the biggest obstacles. Contingencies? That's not the word. I'm an English major. And then she says, it may be difficult, but anything less would not be considered a labor. Okay. Omniscient Reader loves to do this. I see. The serpent that Persephone wants is... And then doesn't tell us. Frickin' doesn't tell us. He says, I'll do it, which tells me it's probably not killing them, because, like, those are his friends, at least Pildu. I don't know. And, I mean, Sooyoung, too. I love this scene because then Hades starts talking to her, my introverted husband. I can't wait to actually meet Hades, bro. It's gonna be so sick. I took the initiative. Basically, she says, you've always envied Zeus who had Hercules or Heracles. And so, in her eyes, Dokja is kind of like the new demigod, which is so sick, dude. I love that. It's so cool. A mere constellation. You'll remain by my side. Look at these two, man. Look at these two, husband and wife together forever. Can't wait to see what story that child will show me. And then we see Dokja, and that's where we end. Kind of a cliffhanger, bro. I didn't like this ending at all. I didn't like this ending. It was very open-ended, you know? Also, Dokja signed a contract with Pildu's constellation. That's true. Pildu had to, like, that's why they could trust him, is because he literally was, like, forced to be his subordinate, right? Coffee says, PSA, no spoilers. Even if you say, like, subtle references or can't wait for blank, you're not ready for blank, they all equal spoilers. Coffee, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yes, that is all considered spoilers. I don't want anything. Okay, so this sometimes happens, right, where I ask a question. I'm like, oh, how do you do that? And then someone answers it. When I do that, it's rhetorical, right? Like, I'm asking the comic, I'm kind of talking to myself. So unless I turn to chat and say, help me understand this, I don't want anything at all. So appreciate you, Naveron. But anyway, yeah. Appreciate you, Light. Appreciate you, Coffee. English majors not knowing how to read is my favorite genre ever. It's happened too many times. It's happened to me. I always tell people, look, I majored in English Lit, okay? That doesn't mean I know... Actually, it probably should mean I know more words now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, here we go. Omniscient Reader, episode 117. We're here. I've never read this. We're picking up right where we left off. Okay, let me try to guess what's gonna happen. So, theories and speculation. Dokja is going to return to the living world. Unfortunately, without Namwoon, my boy. He's being left in the underworld forever, which is very sad and depressing, but you know, that's how it is. And hopefully we see him again, because Namwoon Kim is kind of cool now, and I like him. Other predictions, what else? He's gonna return, so like, my question is, did time freeze while he was there? Or is he coming back like in the middle of the scenario? What's going on there? I don't know, we'll have to see. Yeah, also, I was thinking that, yeah. I mean, like, it's funny, but like, don't, you know, like, take the rules seriously at the same time. I get the humor, but, you know, the rules are serious, so appreciate you guys. All right, here we go. Also, leave a like if you like Omniscient Reader. Okay. I can't wait to see what story that child will show me. Awesome. Persephone with Hades. This is exactly where we left off. Okay, this is all new content. Here we go. Man, I hate looking on the right and seeing how much of the chapter is left. It makes me so sad every time I scroll. So we have Dokja with the 2 bodyguards, whatever those things are, Dementors, leading him down the hall. Follow that path. It's probably best you keep looking for what is ahead. Okay, so ahead is emphasized. Is it hard to get out of here? Like, you have to, like, I don't know. What's the trial here? What does that mean? And they're gone. Welp, what a bunch of nice guides, bro. In the legend, I was gonna say, yeah, remember back to the myths. In the legend of Orpheus, he was told to not look behind him on his way back to the living realm. Oh, that's what it is. It's a JoJo thing. You can't turn around. Part 4 is the best part. Fight me. Oh gosh, that's terrifying. How would you even know what forward is? Is that the trial? You have to just like, you can't like lose your balance or like lose your navigational senses? It's dark. I guess I just need to keep walking forward. He gulps. I wonder what happens if I look behind me. The frick? Oh, wait a minute. Is this wait, is this Ariadne? Because isn't that, yeah, Ariadne was like the main power that Sangha has. And it doesn't look like Dionysus's, you know, wine splashes. You are afraid of what may be behind you. Are they trying to tempt him? Maybe this isn't Ariadne. Maybe, because it sounds like they're trying to make him look. Trying to make him curious. You are afraid of what may be behind you. Oh, it's Persephone. Persephone? Because at first I thought like, oh, it's like a string, but that poor child felt the same, but never forgot. But never forget. Lies ahead. Okay, so that poor child felt the same, but never forget that you must know what lies behind in order to know what lies ahead. Okay, that makes sense. You know, spitting facts. The judge told me something similar, but I have no idea what it means. He's like, dude, come on, man, really? Yeah, wait. It looks like you need a little motivation. Well, I'm so confused. If he looks behind him, he's gonna be lost forever or something, huh? Okay. What do we got? Fine. I can't bring her to you since you are still near the... I'm so dumb. He's here to rescue Sooyoung, right? Are they gonna give him Sooyoung? I mean, Yoosung, not Sooyoung. Yoosung. Literally just the letters switched. He's here to rescue adult Yoosung from the future. I can't bring her to you since you are still near the entrance to the labyrinth that connects the different worlds. Interesting. Very fascinating. Also... Wait, what the frick happened? Am I still alive? Oh, I'm still alive. What the frick? My chat disappeared on OBS, and it says I've been live for 1 minute and 17 seconds. Okay. Glad to see OBS is working. It's weird. No, for sure, Coffee. Appreciate you. There was a hiccup? Oh, thank God we're still live. Haha. We good. We good. Excellent. Sorry about that. Okay, we have a flash here. Dokja looks shocked. Mister? Wait, what? Mister? Is this the child? Wait a minute. Okay, he's here to rescue Yusung, but she's an adult by this point. She's the future. She's the Yusung from like the second regression, right? Or no, she's from like a... She's like a super future regression, I'm pretty sure. Mister? Is this... Yusung of the 41st round? Yes, it's the 41st round's regression's Yusung sent back to the 3rd round. Yusung of the 41st round. What the frick? She calls him Mister? That's so cute. That's so sweet. So he got her? Is she gonna return to physical form? I can't believe he's really... We're already halfway done? Bro, this is too short! Omniscient reader, I mean, I shouldn't complain, but episode 117, chapter 23, Abandoned World. Abandoned World, part 1. Okay. Okay. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for your patience. Oh, he's holding the ball of light. That's straight up her soul. Or her story, as Persephone would say. Time... Time flows differently here, where different worlds connect. Many years might have already passed. It's been like a day. It's been like 24 hours. Many years might have already passed for Yusung. Mister... Can I call you that too? You're older than me now, are you sure? She must be affected by the memories of the young Yusung. Wait a minute, are they going to merge? No, I don't think so. I think the point is there was a time when Dokja and everybody was fighting future Yusung, and the two Yusungs, their memories like collided. So I think that's what he's referring to. She's like hovering around him. Bro, the art looks incredible for Dokja here. I love this panel. She taps him? Wow, this is so gorgeous. I love the lighting. The lighting looks incredible. Dude, what are these panels? The frick? These panels are incredible. What? Like, it's always so good, but like, oh my gosh, the chapter is shorter, but the panel detail just skyrocketed. Oh, she was whispering. Wait, maybe not. Maybe she was like just kind of tapping him as a sign of affection. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't save you right now. Don't worry. My story has not... It hasn't ended yet. Thank God. Let's go, Dokja. You can't end it here. Not when you've suffered for all those years. I won't let it. Why does Dokja look so good? Guys, am I seeing things? Look at this panel! Hot? It is pretty, you know, I'm not even gonna argue. Dokja has never looked better. Dokja has never looked better, I swear. What in the world? Sorry, I mean, I know it's supposed to be like focusing on the story, but like, dude, look at Dokja. Like, this is top tier. I'm sorry, but I know Persephone looked amazing last chapter too, but Yusung is silent. I'm assuming it's the soul of Yusung. I've only gotten to know you through the memories I've had in this world. But why? Why are you being so nice to me? Okay, let's think about this. Why is he being nice? Because, okay, the only real answer I can think of, other than he's like just nice in general, is that he read the story. So he read, you know, 1,000 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse, so he knows who she is. He's already bonded with her in some way by reading the story, right? Because she's a character from the story. You don't know anything about me. Yeah, see, he knows all about you. He's read your story, dude. It feels strange. I definitely don't know you. Oh, we can see her. Bro, her design is so good. Please come back. Please, I want to see you back in, you know, I just want to see you back to normal. Gosh, she looks so cool. Like, her hair color, I think, is the main thing that makes me... Like, it's not even, like... It's like the hair color mixed with the tattoos she gets when she, like, transforms. But you make me feel understood when I'm with you. Almost as if I'm in the presence of a god? Okay, that's not where I thought this was going. Oh, interesting. Almost as if I'm in the presence of a god. Okay, this is interesting because obviously Dokja has been compared to this before. You know, we had the whole thing with Persephone where she was like, oh, he's like your new Hercules, right? Zeus had Hercules, you can have Dokja, right? And now it's like, okay, we're getting this even more where it's like he has this omnipresence, which is commonly associated with a god. And like his benevolent, you know, that's interesting. It kind of reminds me of Bomb in a way. I kind of wonder where that's gonna go. I always like it when Webtoon does like the sideways panel. I know it can be a bit jarring, but the fact that you can get like the long scene, it's super cool. That seems to surprise him. Save me. Oh. Bro, at first I thought she was just dead and I accepted it, but now I don't want her to die. I know we already have young Yusung, but we need future Yusung too. Yusung. God, I'm mixing up Misang, Sooyoung, and Yusung. Oh my gosh. Jeez. I will. Oh, dude, Chad, I'm sorry, but Chad, look, okay, I know that Dokja isn't the main character of the story, quote unquote. He's the main character of Omniscient Reader, of course, but this panel makes him look cooler than Junghyuk. I'll say it, bro. Ha! I'll say it, dude. I know Junghyuk is like the hot boy, but Dokja, man, dude, if I would have known, I would have dressed up for the occasion even more. Freaking jeez. He looks so good. And I love it how his eyes have like this starry glow contrasted with her, whose eyes look more dead. Because she's dead, you know? Super good. Super good. I will. There has to be a back for me to be able to face the front. I think I get what Persephone meant. Dokja, use that big brain of yours. This is what's behind me. And also what I should be heading towards. I don't get it. I mean, I guess I do. Okay, so he touches the soul. Boom, it flashes, okay? I think I get it. Like, you have to be, I don't know, willing to leave it behind to accept. I don't know. Dude, these panels are so good. What is that? Like, they're always good, but seeing Dokja in this much detail, this is Dokja's best chapter, by far. Could this be how Junghyuk felt? He must continually travel back to the past, but that's the only way he can move forward. That's really true. That ties into this really well. That's true. Junghyuk's thing is his regressions, his infinite past lives or whatever. I've managed to bring her here temporarily with my powers. Oh, this is Persephone? Persephone, why are you freaking still meddling? I've managed to bring her here temporarily with my powers. But you must hurry. There isn't much time if you wish to save her. Remember, is that the exit? People are the sum of their stories. Dude, Persephone, she's she's like Mashini. I don't know why I compare her to Mashini in a way, where it's like, I don't understand. She has this interesting philosophy and an interesting way of doing things, but like, I don't understand it fully. Maybe it's a weird comparison. People are the sum of their stories. It's true. Like, in a way, if you think about it. Because stories, but see, she said it wasn't memory. She said specifically, no, a story. Weird. I don't know. Can you even have a story if someone isn't there to tell it? I just made that up. You can quote me on that. And there's no telling. This is a sick shot. What the frick? How much story she'll have left in her when you find her again? Okay, so stories are just like a life force now? I'm confused. I'm confused. We're all too bi for this. True. True. Hannah says no, she dead. Hannah, okay, you should probably read the comic, Hannah. You would love it. Okay, if you, dude, Hannah, okay, Hannah, you like hot characters, right? I do too. You like a good story, right? I do too. You like good art, right? I do too. You'll finish it in 2 days, I promise. I don't want to spoil it now. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yes, she's dead, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. How much story she'll have left when you find her again? How interesting. Is that the end? That was such a short chapter, bro. That might be like the shortest chapter in the series, right? That was so quick. Hidden scenario, serpent hunting. Hidden difficulty S-. Hunt down the target in the area where the 6th main scenario is held. Time limit until the end of the main scenario. Reward 80,000 coins. Goodness. And the trust of Queen of the Darkest Spring, which is Persephone. Penalty for failure, you'll be banned from entering the underworld. Honestly, not even a bad penalty, because most of the penalties in this story are like death. Like, you will die if you fail. So you know what? That's not even, we'll take that penalty. The artistic quality is dude, holy frick. I'm liking all these comments. I'm liking all these comments. Let's go. Let's go. Incredible. That was such a good chapter. This chapter felt like a piece of art, you know? A piece of art that brought forward a philosophy and then just demonstrated. I can't get over these panels. I can't get over them. These are the thumbnails right here. This panel and this panel are the thumbnails. I do. Hey, I binged the workshop in an afternoon. That's true. Hannah sent me a message and was like, hey, so I binged workshop today. And I was like, I'm sorry? Like, you might need to run that by me again. What? That's like 70 chapters. Okay, Hannah, there's 117 of these, 2 days. Easy. Maybe even a day. You got this. I believe. First webtoon comment, read? Oh, maybe I should read it in more detail. You think it's a good comment? Oh, they missed this part of the novel. If I was really a god, then I was the most incompetent god in the world. The most helpless god in the world who knew everything but couldn't explain everything. Whoa. That's a dope line. That's a sick line. Oof, that's cool. That's a really good line. That's a really solid line from Dokja in the novel. That's really cool. Bro, Dokja has never looked better. Like if I have, okay, you all know this. My crush in this story is Huiwan. Okay, Queen Huiwan is my crush. That's never gonna change. But, you know, there's a lot of good looking characters. You know, it's okay to like have a number 2 and a number 3, right? That's okay. Challenge accepted. Let's freaking go. Because then I can actually talk to someone about this too. I don't have many people that I can bounce off of for Omniscient Reader. Oh, and you like the Sunday reactions? That's sweet. Thank you, Anna. That's such a raw line. It is, dude, such a sick line. Because again, like Dokja's whole thing is he's omniscient, right? Which is a trait commonly associated with gods, obviously. But he feels like, but he's not a god. And he learned that even more recently, that he's not as omniscient as he thought he was. I don't know, just that's a cool and really interesting point. I think that's different than Bomb's ideology, because Bomb is like, I want to be a god so I can save everybody, which is so dangerous, right? It's so dangerous because, what does that remind me of? Because then he interjects himself into situations where he shouldn't. I'm getting into Tower of God territory now, but look at Dang Dang, right? I know not everybody likes the Dang Dang story, but that's exactly what happens. Bomb wants to save everybody, and it backfires heavily. Plus, Bomb wasn't even trying to save Dang Dang. He was in it for himself, you know, so. Dokja kind of already has the power of a god, but he feels like he's the worst god. He's an incompetent god. That's so interesting. That's cool. Very interesting. I will talk about this story for literal hours. Dude, it's already at that point for me. It's already so good. It's always been good. Ever since the first prologue chapter, I've been hooked, bro. There she is. Best girl, Huiwan. Sorry, we need to take a detour really quick. Huiwan. Best girl, bro. What the frick? Wait. Oh, there we go. Best girl, Huiwan. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Yes, let's do rock, paper, scissors. I've been forgetting these past few weeks. I miss it. And I miss Tower of God, if I'm being honest. I love Omniscient Reader, but man, I miss Tower of God, bro. All right, let's freaking do it. Y'all better be ready, okay? Because I have had weeks to think about this. I have had literal weeks to think about this. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Boom! I got you, Javine. I got you, Naveron. Boom, boom. Julie, pop. Let's go. Okay, a lot of ties. Lots of rocks as well. Dang, that's a lot of rocks, actually. What the frick? Paper from Don. Nice. Jorge as well. Very good, very good. Got you, Joe. You got me. You got me. There's a lot of ties that happened there. Remorsefuls. Haha, let's go. All right, that was fun. If you lost, you got to like the video. You know, if you don't know, that's how we do things around here. But if you won or tied and you still like the video, you're top tier. Like, I'm sorry, but you're on a whole nother level. Appreciate you guys. This was super fun. So, okay, by the way, I want to still do something on Sundays, but I might do something more Tower of God related. Next Sunday, we'll see. I'm still thinking about it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let some Omniscient Reader chapters, you know, collect. What's the word? You know? Dude, I am blanking on so many words. I'm going to let them collect. I'm going to let them stack up, pool together, stack up, right? Is that the word? Oh, no, there's a word I'm thinking of. I'm going to let them pile up. That's the word. Thank you. I'm going to let them pile up. God, oh my God. I'm the worst English major. I'm gonna let them pile up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I'm super glad I took the time. This was very fun. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Julie, Julie, I don't want to hear it, okay? I got an English major and I got a history minor, and the history part is what I liked more. So that's just how it is, you know? That's how it be sometimes. That's how it be. Take care, everybody. I'll see you later. Take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.